Our story begins on September 16th, 2014, in Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston is a major tourist destination, offering history, shopping, art, and of course, the ocean. Unfortunately, my home address is in Ladson, which means you have to drive 30 minutes in order to enjoy anything. On this particular day, my friend and I decided to head to Isle of Palms for a little kayaking. It was the kind of day that made you feel lucky to be alive. Blue sky overhead with a flock of snow-white clouds, and then a dolphin appears, and a minute later, another. Brief as our encounter may have been, I was hooked, but I also had questions. Why Charleston? What challenges do dolphins face as they coexist with humans in such an urban environment? Charleston County has a population of around 370,000. Nicknamed the Holy City because of its numerous historical churches, Charleston is one of the top tourist destinations in the United States, visited by 4.5 million people annually. The Port of Charleston is ranked 8th in the nation in terms of cargo value. Its top exports include paper products, auto parts, lumber, and fabric. Why do dolphins stick around amongst all this human industry? I decided the best course of action was to ask someone who spent their time on the water at the Charleston area.
So the kind of dolphins that we have here in the Charleston area are bottlenose dolphins. They really like to follow the shrimp boats into the creek, and they'll actually take their bycatch, which is things that they've caught that aren't shrimp, and they'll dump that off of the side, and dolphins will come up and they'll basically just get a free meal from that. And also this is kind of a safe area because these boats aren't going very quickly. There's actually a mother dolphin and a baby dolphin that come in the creek all the time. They're a really charismatic species. They have a lot of personality. Also, dolphins are really, really intelligent animals. I think that is really intriguing to humans. The idea that there is a species out there that is just as smart as us or more so. Dolphins tend to hang out in groups of either 2 up to 15, so they can be solitary animals. You don't always see dolphins hanging out in groups, but they definitely do create relationships with one another. A few weeks ago, I actually saw that baby dolphin that comes up in the creek all the time with its mom. He came up in the creek. He was just like jumping out of the water and like plopping back in. And it was really cool to see that because that stuff, like you can see a dolphin like, come up, take a breath. Like that happens all the time, especially here in Shem Creek where they come up pretty frequently. But you don't see them come out, jump out like that very often at all.
Scientists estimate that Charleston has just under 300 resident dolphins. While that population is dwarfed by 370,000 humans, it's exciting and encouraging to witness the lives of our aquatic relatives so close to my own backyard. It's nice to think that while I drive to work, school, or wherever else my day takes me, somewhere in the water, dolphins swim. The world is a fascinating place to live. Life on Earth has evolved against all odds, creating a breathtaking collage of plants and animals. We're not alone, on Earth or in Charleston. And hopefully, with a little care and respect, we can continue to share the city that we call home, the Dolphin City.